evening, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome to Real Love Ministries Live. I am your host for the evening, Lady Des. Many of you all know me from AM 1490 WMBM, and I am just so super excited to honor and to present this young man who's doing great things and making big waves in the South Florida area. We're getting ready for his inaugural celebration of New Generation. And I just want to welcome Darrious Christian to the platform. We have so many legacy carriers. That's what I'm calling them tonight. Legacy carriers that are joining this platform as well. We're also going to have of ABM 1490 WMBM, the Quartet Corner. Joe Riley will be stopping by as well. So we're just going to love on you, Darrious, on tonight and this entire platform. And as we welcome everybody to come out to this inaugural celebration that's happening December 14th, 2024. So, Darrious, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am great. I've been running all day. So I was busy trying to get here to make sure that we get this interview off the ground. So thank you so much for being a part of the Real Love Ministries live platform.
And thank you for having me. Thank you for having the guys. Guys, appreciate you guys stopping by.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Yeah.
So Darrious, tell everybody a little bit, and we're going to go into introducing each one as we bring them on. I know you all seeing them visual right now, but we're going to introduce them individually and who they are. But before we go there, Darrious, I would like for you to tell everybody who New Generation is, because the buzz is like, who is this new group? What is this inaugural celebration about? So I got the man himself to tell you all about it. So Darrious, let our audience know who you are, what New Generation is all about, and what this celebration is going to bring to South Florida.
Well, I'm Darrious Christian, as you said, and been around the quartet scene for a while since I've been a young lad, but just kind of took a break from it for a while, but definitely been around, just been sitting in the background watching. And, I had the opportunity to play with some local groups here in South Florida, played drums for some guys, some background, and sung with a group formerly known as New Direction before I started this group, New Generation. And all the guys that's a part of this group, they've been around the quartet scene for a while as well, but we are celebrating our 1 year together collectively. Great group of guys, man. Mixture of older and younger guys, but when I tell you they're all men of God, and we really stand by what we sing about, and we love what we do, and we are super excited to be celebrating our 1 year anniversary. And no other way to do it than bringing home some of the greatest, lead singers and groups in the genre itself. So that's why you see these guys that you see here tonight, Justin and Willie and my Uncle Jeff right there, you know what I mean? I'm excited to have you guys, man. And we're about 8-9 days away, man. And I can't wait. I can't wait.
Listen, Darrious, you definitely have pulled out the big guns for this one and brought in some of the greatest in the quartet arena, and we celebrate you on tonight, and we just thank you guys for what you all are doing. I can't wait to hear you. I haven't heard you all yet, but I'm so excited to hear you all. So let's go down to Justin, because Justin is at a rehearsal, y'all. So he just stopped in to be a part of the platform. This is Justin Mickens of the Mickens, y'all. I am excited. Can I scream, Justin?
Ah! You can go ahead and scream.
Thank you so much. Listen, he be jumping around the stage, and Justin, I interviewed you before.
That's right.
And it's different when it's visual, and you've been seeing these guys. So I'm just honored to see you live. I don't think I've seen the Mickens live yet.
Okay. Wow.
Sure. I don't think I have.
Well, you're in for a treat. You are in for a treat, that's true.
I know.
You're definitely in for a treat.
I know. So Justin, tell everybody a little bit about yourself, however you want to open and introduce yourself.
Okay. First off, thank y'all for having me tonight. Shout out to you, Darrious, Mr. Willie Banks Jr., the legendary Jeffrey Newberry, I see Mr. Riley just popped in. I'm honored. I feel like, as I often say, I'm kind of the new kid on the block. So it's always a privilege to be amongst, these great guys and part of this event. We're coming to Fort Lauderdale. We're coming to Fort Lauderdale. We're coming to expect to have a great time. I just enjoy getting together with the brother and fellowship in such events like this. Everybody know we're a family group. My dad, we've been singing now about 30 years. Family group, cousins, brothers. We love what we do. We're very physical at what we do. We enjoy what we do, and we're just ready to bring some of that excitement to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Help my brand Darrious. I met him a couple months ago, maybe in June, I believe, at the Quartet convention, the Quartet Awards, and we kind of exchanged numbers. And I met him, and he was a very genuine dude. He told me, "Man, I'm gonna bring you to Florida," and he made sure it happened. And I want to let the people know we're on our way. We're on our way, and we're very excited about coming.
Listen, I don't want y'all to hold back either. All the theatrics, everything, bring it.
Oh, that's right. We're bringing it. We're bringing it and some.
Worship, bring it. You hear?
That's right. That's right.
So
That's right.
I'm big on legacy, and when I looked at the card and bringing you all and setting up this interview, I said these are a bunch of legacy carriers. And Justin, you still have your father here with you, and how does it feel to be on stage, to be able to minister with your dad?
It's awesome. It's awesome. It's actually, God has blessed me to carry out Dad's dream. His dream was always to share the stage with his father, but our grandfather got sick, and the time never happened for him to. He always say, "I just wanted to call my dad on stage one time." I'm just privileged to be able to live his dream by me being able to call him every chance I get. I love my dad with all my heart. He taught us to be men. He taught me to be a godly man, and it's definitely, I wouldn't rather sing with nobody else but Dad. I've sung with a few groups, but it's nothing like home. Nothing like home. Nothing like home. And I love my dad. I thank him for even introducing me to such groups like the Gospel Keynotes and Willie Banks and the Messengers. If it wasn't for my dad introducing us to these guys and taking us to the concerts when they came in town, we'll know nothing about this quartet genre. So I definitely owe my dad and God everything when it comes down to this gospel singing.
And so let me ask you this. How does it feel to carry that mantle, and how do you balance that with your personal life? If you work, kids, family, all of that. How is that dynamic for you?
Well, like you say, it's all about balance. At first and foremost, family come first. Dad's always instilled that into us. Take care of home, take care of things that need to be taken care of as a man. Singing is kind of second, but you have to have a love for it. Every day is not going to be, great, but it's the love that you have for it. It's not so much about the money. It's the love that you have for it. And I truly do love, I love quartet. I really do love it.
See, people don't understand us quartetters. Quartet is the foundation, but it has a different dynamic to it. The family, the wholesomeness of it, what brings us together. Because people like y'all see the same people, you go to the same thing, but you just can't explain it. It's a difference with quartet than any other genre. Yeah, and it has
It's one
for so many, secular and in gospel.
Yes, correct. One big family.
Absolutely.
And our audience don't mind traveling. Sometimes you see the people in South Carolina, in Florida, in Washington, and like our audience travel and support our genre very well. We appreciate them, because if it wasn't for the support, we couldn't do it either.
Absolutely, because I've been many places, and I've seen the same people in other states. So we do travel, we do stick together. It's like every family. You have your ups and downs. You got your mess going, but at the end of the day, we're gonna be there to support. We have listen, we call him the mayor in South Florida of Quartet, Mr. Joe Riley of the Quartet Corner. He's award winning, and I am so privileged to be able to work very closely with him and to have him on this platform tonight. Hey, Mr. Riley, how you
Hey,
doing?
good evening, good evening, good evening. I tell you, it is a pleasure being on this platform with you, and of course, seeing all my friends and my newly friend, Willie Banks Jr. I tell you, man, you were saying a lot of good things, Desiree, Lady Des, about the legacy, and I was so excited to see that Willie Banks Jr. picked the mantle up
Absolutely.
from his dad, and then Justin, man, the way these guys talk about their father, how their father instilled this kind of love for quartet music into them, and of course, I can't say enough about our good friend, Mr. Keynote himself, my brother Jeffrey. I tell you, man, this guy, I'm so happy to see him picking up that mantle and keeping the keynotes going because, man, it laid the foundation. I always tell people, the quartetters in South Florida, that you got a guy right here in South Florida that will teach you how to walk this walk as a quartetter, and that's Jeffrey Newberry. You have to take notes because Jeffrey been with the group. They've been around for such a long time. So Jeffrey know how I feel about the quartet, gospel keynotes and the Mickens. I tell you, George Stewart told me, like I told you, Desiree, Paul, Reverend Matthew Mickens had no clue who he was. He didn't have no idea. I called him, and then he told me to talk to my son. And every time I play that song, Justin, and then I love that part. And so it's going to be great. And
Yes.
Darrious, I tell you, I commend Darrious because he stepped out on faith and brought guys down here that have not been in South Florida that I know of, and I'm so excited to be in the number when they come down. Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, Justin, lastly, you all are getting ready to celebrate your anniversary, and then I want you to tell them about that. If you have any new projects coming out, and also we're just inviting people back out to the new generation celebration.
Okay, thank you so much for allowing me to speak on that. Our anniversary is this coming Sunday, December 8th. We'll be celebrating 28 years in Columbia, South Carolina, at the Bethlehem Family Life Center in Columbia, South Carolina, 1037 Eastman Street. We got groups like the Echo Air, Sent by God, Glorified, um, Pure Purpose. We have Mr. Tim Frison from Tupelo, Mississippi. We celebrating 28 years. I'm sorry, this coming Sunday in Columbia, South Carolina. If you're close in the area, if you're not close, you don't have nothing to do, come on through to Columbia, South Carolina. Help celebrate with us. $30 at the door only. We do have a new project that we just released this year, April of this year, called Night in Hopkins, a live project. I think you have that. If not, I'll make sure I get it to you, Mr. Riley.
Thank
That's
you.
been
Thank
doing
you.
well for us under, yes, sir, under leadership of a good brother, friend of ours, a quartet, Mr. Gene Peoples, Sky City Music. That album is doing pretty good for us. We have a lot of stuff coming up in 25. We'll keep you posted. I just want to thank y'all again for allowing me this time. And remember, next Saturday in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, the Mickens, we will be in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, getting ready to celebrate with our brother Darrious, our friend, longtime friend, Mr. Jeffrey Newberry. I call him a new friend, but he's an old soul, Mr. Willie Banks Jr. I've been running across this guy since he came out here, man. And to be honest, Mr. Riley, he is a fresh breath to the quartet. He is a fresh wind to the quartet. And we appreciate you that, Mr. Banks, for that, for seriously.
I
We
had to
want
listen.
everybody to come out.
I had to listen
Yes,
twice. I had to listen
that's right.
twice to the song because I said, wait a minute. Until I had to read it, I said, what do you think, Junior?
That's
But I
right.
tell you, man.
Sound like his daddy.
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
yes,
Absolutely.
yes, yes.
Bless you.
We definitely thank you, and we thank y'all again for allowing us this time. I hate I have to run. I know it's a little noise in the back, but we're getting to finalize some last minute stuff. We will see y'all Saturday. God bless y'all.
God
God
bless
bless
you.
you. Thank
All
you
right,
so
brother.
much
Appreciate you,
for
man.
Take care,
Justin.
man.
Yes, ma'am. Thank y'all, brothers.
You're welcome. So So let's go on to Mr. Willie Banks Jr. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you so much once more for being a part of the platform tonight. Listen, y'all, I had an opportunity to see Mr. Willie Banks Jr. live at the World Series of Gospel in Baltimore, Maryland. Listen, he killed it. He killed it. He was himself. He stood flat-footed and he sung just like his daddy. And it was just, as I viewed the audience though, he Justin said it was a breath of fresh air, and people just looked upon him. They sat there and you just seen tears flowing, you just seen memories, and he did all the old stuff, but you're still relevant. And I just want you, before I start asking you questions, I just want you to introduce yourself. If those have not experienced Willie Banks Jr. and the Messengers, just let them know who you are, what you do, where you come from. And you just recently came back on the scene a few years ago. So just tell everybody about that.
Okay, well, I'm Willie Banks Jr., or Willie Banks Jr. and the Messengers. And the way everything happened, I always tell people it's a God thing. I like Justin said before, I grew up in quartet, and like Brother Darrious said, we all grew up in quartet, but I kind of got away from it, and I went into R&B for many years, and but God kept tugging on me. If you do what I asked you to do, which is continue your dad's legacy, I'll bless you. And I fought it for years and years, and I finally got a call from a family member of mine, my cousin. We call him Tiger, and he introduced me to some people and got me on the Gospel Mega Fest down in Raymond. And he was like, "Man, we'll put a group together for you. Man, just come down and sing some of your dad's songs." And I just agreed to do it, not thinking that it was going to go any further than that. But we had a great time that night, and God really showed up. And I was just impressed to continue going forward. And God blessed me to be able to get with some of the guys that actually sung with my dad and traveled with him over the years. And we were able to come together and put everything together. And we've been going ever since. And God has really been blessing this group and showing tremendous favor. And he's allowed me to be in the presence of some of my heroes, like Uncle Jeffrey Newberry. I remember wanting to be like him as a kid, watching him with the Keynotes, and I'm meeting all of the legends, Harvey Watkins and, Huey Williams and the Williams brothers and just, Doc McKenzie, the list goes on. But God has just been really good to me and showed me that he's really in this with me and that this is his doing. And I'm just excited about what's going to happen in the future. And I'm excited about the wisdom and the know-how that I'm learning from the older group members, from those guys. They're teaching me a lot about what singing is all about, how to conduct myself on the road, and as far as quartet goes. And it's just an exciting journey, and I just thank God for keeping his hand on this group and over our lives. So I'm just excited.
Awesome. Now, I saw you just posted that you were able to get your father's master's.
I was, and
And
the way that happened, yeah,
kind
it
of
was.
easy task. So, I commend you on that. What
Yeah,
was
God,
that like?
what man say can't happen, God will make men to
Absolutely.
be a liar.
Amen.
And I'm just so glad that, like I said, the favor that he's showing me is something that I've never experienced before. And I'm just so excited about what the future holds. And God, he's showing me that it doesn't matter what anybody says. If I'm with you and if it's ordained by me, it's going to work.
Absolutely. And that's the important thing. And that's why it's always good to obey God, even if we don't feel like it or we can't explain it or understand what's happening. We just need to do what God says to do, because he's definitely already putting the people in place that will be able to navigate you and guide you to whatever it is that you need or whatever he wants you to do to reap the blessing. So I'm glad that you were able to do that, because I know that's not something that is done every day or easy to access. So I commend you on that, definitely. So listen, this is your first time coming to Fort Lauderdale, correct?
That's right. It'll be my
Yes.
first time in Fort Lauderdale. Yes, the group's first time. Well, this group's first time rather.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we're expecting a great time. I'm telling y'all, y'all are in for a treat. Y'all are in for a treat.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
what's the feeling like coming the first time to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, for the New Generation inaugural celebration?
Well, I'm just glad to be counted in the number. You know, I don't take it for granted because they did not have to invite us. You know, and just the fact that Brother Darrious saw something in us that he wanted us to be a part of such a great celebration, such a great event. That humbles me, and I'm just excited to be a part. So thank you so much for thinking of this group, and we're looking forward to praising God with you all.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Darrious, you was share with everybody what you were sharing before we went on live in reference to bringing Mr. Willie Banks Jr. on this
Oh,
ticket.
like I was saying before to you, Willie, man, grandmother is a huge Messengers fan and also Keynotes fan. And grandma 87 years old. She'll soon be 88. And I say I don't know how many more of these anniversary concerts she'll be alive for. So for my first one, I'm gonna make sure I dedicate this one to her. I want to make sure I bring her favorite artists here, which are also my favorite artists. And I grew up watching the cassette tapes, the VHS tapes, your dad and Jeffrey. I would sit there. My mom would tell you guys, I would sit there and I have the broom playing the guitar, then I'll switch to the buckets for the
Right.
drums, and you know what I mean. And I just grew up imitating your dad and uh, Blair and all these other great artists, Jeffrey. And I couldn't wait to Sunday to get to church and kind of show off my moves that I've been practicing all week. So and grandma let me do it too. She say, leave him alone, let him do what he want to do. So it's
Mhm.
just an honor. It's an honor to have legends like you guys, man, to be a part of this, man. And I'm looking forward to not only working together with you guys on this one, but some more things in the future, man. Definitely.
Yes,
Awesome.
sir.
Awesome. And Willie, you used to watch Mr. Newberry growing up. You wanted to get that curly perm too. I think he inspired everybody. I
Oh yes. Oh yes.
think you inspired
Yeah.
everybody.
Joe, you here, don't you? I'm gonna get her, Joe. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her, Joe. I'm gonna get her, Joe.
Yes,
Wow.
definitely.
Listen,
Unc
Definitely.
had the wettest curls in quartet, man.
what? Okay, the wedding, and it was fly. We thought that was the bomb.com. Listen,
Yeah.
if you ain't do nothing else, you inspired everybody to go get a Jerry curl.
Yeah,
What?
I had
Okay,
mine.
you want it flowing just like Jeffrey Newberry's.
That's right.
Man,
Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
definitely a living legend.
absolutely, absolutely. And we going into Mr. Newberry now. He is definitely a legend, and he has so much wisdom and so much history.
Yes.
He wasn't just out there singing. He learned the business. He knows the history, and if you just sit down and just listen to him, he he's just like an encyclopedia basically in this thing. And I don't know if it's anybody that you have not sung with. So Mr. Newberry, how you doing? Look, introduce yourself and then go on it and say what you're gonna say, because he is a talker.
Oh well, I'm at home, so I'm just enjoying this. This is an honor for me just to know that the work that I've done is appreciated, and that makes me feel so good because number one, Willie Jr. don't know, but his daddy was my goddaddy. I'm talking about,
Oh,
man.
Oh wow.
Listen, his daddy His daddy didn't ride in the van or on the bus. His daddy drove these antique cars down the highway. And it was only one person that could drive them cars, that 55 Chevy, and that was me. That was me. That 55 Chevy, that was me driving that 55 Chevy. So I mean, I loved his dad. His dad was like he was a gentle giant. He was a gentle giant, man. And listen, man, to hear that you got his masters, man, you know you sitting on a
That's right.
gold, man.
That's right. That's
Absolutely.
right.
Because I know for a fact that all of his music, Willie Banks Sr. wrote the music. He did the music. And whatever was done, Willie and Henry, they played whatever he wanted to hear. I'm here to tell you, man, listen, that's a blessing in itself. Just to be able to say that you got that, because there's no limit to where you can go with that.
Yes,
If
sir.
you, I mean, if we be honest, you think about it. One of the hottest men in the 2000s was since the late 90s, Lee Williams. That was to me. That was an imitation of your daddy. You know what I'm saying? Because could nobody stand flat footed and sing like Willie Banks sing?
That's
Nobody.
right.
I don't care. I don't care. And that's where he got his style from, because that's what it was. I'm talking about, listen, the only time you saw daddy move, and I call your daddy daddy. Only time you saw daddy move when he say, look at them legs, you see them moving. He picked them knees up. Man, look, it was church then. It
Hmm.
was church then. Man, listen, just to see you, son. Like I told you in Alabama, when I saw you at the big show in Alabama, we did the show. I told you, man, just to see you, it brings joy to my heart. Just brings joy to my heart to see you continue the legacy that your father left. Because believe me, it could not be replaced. It could not be replaced by anybody else but you. Like you
Absolutely.
said, God put that
That's
on
right.
you.
That's right.
That's on you. You carry that mantle, son. You do whatever God tell you to do, and trust me, ain't no limit to where you can go.
Yes,
And
sir.
Mr.
And
Newberry,
listen, when Mr. Riley tell you,
no,
go
I
ahead,
was
baby.
no, I was saying I concur with what you were saying, because I did see that firsthand as
Mm-hmm.
people listened to him and they enjoyed the music as he was belting out hit after hit. You just can just see the tears
And
flowing.
every
It
and every hit that he belted out, his daddy wrote. That's the point
absolutely
Yes.
that I'm trying to make. His
yes,
daddy wrote. And listen, and could nobody do it like his daddy? Could nobody do it like his daddy? I mean, man, listen, that you got trust me, you standing on some shoulders, man, that could nobody climb up on but you. And you his size, you his weight, you his son. So you're doing it. And I honor you, and I definitely respect you for that. So
Amen.
don't let nobody tell you think any different. Because believe me, son, even though you might have went another direction, but you back where you're supposed to be.
Yes, sir.
That's
Thank you.
all I
Amen.
got to tell you, son.
Amen.
You exactly where you're supposed to be, and trust me, and you will be loved like your father was.
Thank you so
Believe
much.
me when I tell you.
Amen.
Just stay
Amen.
humble. Just stay humble. Stay humble. Just remember, keep God first. Keep God first. And it's amazing that you still got Willie. I know Willie for a fact. So I know your group from the beginning, because they were out there when I came out. And the next year I'm celebrating 50 years. So it was
Wow.
like I grew up on the road. You know what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying? It was like, oh man, it's amazing. It is amazing, man. And I'm being honest with you, son. I can't stand to see you sing, because you take me back to them days that I just can't stand. Cause boy, when I hear you go back and grab them boy, look at 'em. Ooh. That's all I got to say. See,
Wow.
man, I just tear up just thinking about your daddy, man, because your daddy was my goddaddy. I love that man. I love that man. I don't care. Listen, it's on a personal basis. There was nothing I could ask Willie Banks Sr. for that I couldn't have. Like I told you, for a fact, the reputation. Didn't nobody touch them cars that your
That's
daddy
right.
drove but me.
Especially that
Now
55.
Willie, now they would tell you now, and I'm telling you, he had some too. Hey, Joe, he didn't just have that 55 Chevy, he had a 40 something, he had a 30 something, whatever was antique, he had it.
Right. Right.
Could nobody drive it but me and him.
Well, that's because I
Oh,
wasn't
this
old
man.
enough yet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, you knee out to a baby. But the thing was, what was that your daddy was so sincere in what he did. It was an honor just to be able to just be in his presence, because I learned a whole lot from him. I learned
Yes,
a
sir.
lot from him.
Amen. Go
I
ahead.
had, man, just think about it. Just think about the men that I grew up around on this road was Slim, Blair, your daddy, Willie Neal Johnson. You just think about it. As that mean that was a Joe Lagan. That was the foundation of Quartet.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
Not, that was what Troy Ramey. All those guys. I grew up just listening and learning from them. That's why I made a decision that I wasn't gonna turn around. I was gonna stick to what I do. I don't care come what may. If as long as God give me the strength to do it, I'm gonna do it. And that is a fact. That's a fact. So hats off to you again, Darrious. Man, listen, man. You tell Grandmama we can't wait to see her. We can't wait. We can't wait to see her. We got something for mom. We got something for Grandmama. We sure do. We got a song for Grandmama that we gonna do.
So,
So
Yes,
Mr.
sir. I
Newberry,
appreciate it.
y'all bringing back all the old gospel keynote hits.
oh, most definitely, most
Oh, good.
Yes.
definitely. But oh yeah. Just like, cause see now, all that you hear me do, it'll be before you hear Junior do. I'm gonna
No,
get. Look, since I'm, hey Joe, since I'm at home, I'm gonna do my little thing and get out the way.
Right,
no,
right.
Just
no,
move on out
no,
the way.
no,
You
no,
know what you know?
Oh
You know,
yeah. Do my little part. Just get on out the way and just let them enjoy Junior because Junior got something for him. South Florida's
Absolutely.
waiting on you, son.
yeah.
South Florida's waiting on you. And
Jeffrey.
and then and then and then it's like and there's people like that's on this platform now, Desiree and Joe Riley that plays the music that your daddy has left. That foundation. Trust me. We're waiting on you.
All
And
We're
you know
right.
waiting
that
on you.
song, Jeffrey, God is still in charge.
Come on. I
Never,
was
Oh yeah.
you
never,
took the words right out
never
of my
go
mouth.
old. Never
Oh,
go
you
old.
believe me. I'm just sitting there thinking.
Yeah, yeah.
that's all I gotta say right there. You know where to go from
Desiree,
there.
tell him the story about that song. God is
Oh
still
my
in charge.
gosh.
When I play that song, tell me what happens.
My brother just boo-hoo cries each and every time. Every time. God is still in charge. If they ask him to sing, he's gonna sing. God is still in charge. Everybody's like, oh God, here you go. God is still in charge. So he is gonna be in the house. So I'm just gonna bring some paper towel from home, the whole roll, and put it on the seat. I promise you, Mr. Riley. But I'm telling you, these
Yeah,
people were just sitting and crying as they listened to him because he just brought back so many memories,
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
fact that he sounds exactly like his
Oh
father,
yeah.
the
Oh yeah.
movement and
right.
everything.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
It's
Oh
it's
yeah.
just
Oh yeah.
it's just
He's
mind
Oh
so
yeah.
blowing.
close.
I just watched him in amazement.
And you
Oh
know,
yeah. It stuns me. It stuns me. We did a big show together in Montgomery, Alabama, and I'm talking about that was my first time to see him perform. And I want you to know, I couldn't stand. I couldn't. I had to leave. I just went back to the dressing room. I couldn't take it. Because
Wow.
I know I was looking at my goddaddy. I just couldn't take it. And that was our first time actually meeting since he was a little boy. That's our
Really?
first time meeting. Because and listen, and he don't know I was so excited about meeting him until I just had to chill. I said, all right, Newberry, chill out now. Chill out.
Now
That's your
that's
nephew. Just
amazing.
chill out. We good. We good. But when he's saying, Lord, I know you've been so good, that's it. It's done. I'm through. It's over with for me.
Look, I call that the opening anthem because I think every MC host or whoever opens up a program, they gonna hit that. Lord, I know you've been so good.
I know you've been listen. That's listen because that's a song. That's a song that everybody can relate to.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's a song that everybody can relate to because if you're
right?
breathing and you got just a reasonable portion of strength, health and strength, you know that God has been good to you.
Yes,
Right.
That's
And
right.
all you
right.
can do is just tell him thank you. That's all you got to do. Just tell him thank you. That's it.
Absolutely. And it's
So it's so the stage is set. The stage is set, Desiree, and I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna back up. The stage is set, but like I said, when Darius come off the stage, I'll be following him.
See, you trying
wow.
to throw that
I,
in there.
I'll let Junior and Justin handle the rest. But me, I'm gonna get on out the way, get on out the way, and just do my little part, and say thank you. Oh, and another thing too, I want to say to you, Darrious, thank you so much because this is the first year that I'll do my last show of the year at home. I've never been
That's
able
right.
to do that. I've always had to travel and go and then come back home. But this time,
That's
this
right.
next Saturday is my last show for 2024.
So
Yeah,
y'all
we're
better
gonna be
come
looking
out and see
forward.
them.
Oh,
Oh
All
yeah,
right.
but come on
oh,
out.
so
This
you
is the
gonna
last
leave it
time.
all out on the floor? Is
This
what
is
you
the
say?
last time. This is the last time you get the chance to hear Jeffrey Newberry in the keynotes in 2024. It's right here at home in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I
Uh-oh.
want y'all to know that. Then we're gonna be looking forward to 2025 because that's when it's going. Oh, you already know. Celebrate 50 years of being on this road. Oh, it's time. It's coming. It's
It's
coming,
coming.
y'all.
Oh
It's
yeah.
coming, y'all. Oh yeah, it's coming. But we're
And
gonna
new
wait. We're gonna
generation to
wait
be a
until
part
next
of that.
Saturday. We're gonna wait until next Saturday and tell them about what's happening in February of 2025. That's
Yes,
what we're
Okay.
sir.
doing.
All
We're
right.
gonna do that most definitely.
I
So
don't know. Did Mr. Newberry ever tell everybody who he was and who
they
what?
know me. Everybody know me. Everybody know me.
I don't know. But listen, y'all, let me reset this room, this interview, because we have so many people that is joining in and the chat is blowing up. Everybody is so happy for you, Darrious. I see Trevor Butler saying, all right, D, I see you, man. And all that greatness displayed, Mr. Jeff, Banks Jr., the Mickens, Mr. Riley, on point. Praise God. You have David Merritt of Little David and the Bells of Joy. Don't my peoples. Hello, family. Uncle Jeff.
Oh, that's family. That's family. That's
Yes,
Yes,
family. That's
sir.
family.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Shirley.
That's family. Without a doubt. Without a
Yes,
doubt.
absolutely. Shirley Evans
Yeah.
is saying yes, and God's goodness. She said the Canton Spirituals. I don't maybe she because we were naming some of the older groups. Angela Cross, hey sis. Evening family. We got quite a few people. Deborah Murray, how you doing? How you doing? This girl can sing, y'all. Good evening. My girl, my sis, Alicia Porter is on. She said, hey
Oh
y'all.
wow.
Chris,
Wow. Okay.
my boy, Willie Banks Jr. Lady Elaine D. Nelson, she
The
is
MC.
the
The
MC
MC
Yes,
for
you're gonna be
next
the
Saturday.
MC.
of
The
The
next
voice
MC
of the
for
Saturday.
next
South.
Saturday. Oh yeah, that's
All
my
right.
sister. Hey,
Yes,
listen. What? Oh wait, let me put a tag on that. That's part of Jeffrey's Angels. You know, I got 3 angels. That's always. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
wait, who was Jeffrey's Angels now?
Oh, that's Elaine. That's Angie, and then that's Michelle. That's Jeffrey's Angels. They
What
always there.
Angels?
Oh, you're an angel. You my angel, but you my radio angel. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
you my radio angel. So
Listen
you
up.
you know. Oh, don't even try that, Desiree. You already know. You already know. I'm gonna put. I tell you. All right, we gonna put you right over there with the angels Saturday, right there with them. Okay, because they know they have to be right, so I can see them when I'm singing. I have to look right at my angel. So, so I'm excited about it. I
Yes,
really am.
yes.
Yeah.
Look, they're infantry as well because Lady Elaine D. Nelson is a dynamic songstress, psalmist, evangelist,
Host.
host,
Yeah.
Book writer,
Everything.
author.
author.
Yeah. Yeah.
She
Oh
does
yeah.
it all. She does it all. So
Oh
listen,
yeah.
Darius wasn't playing when he put this together.
Oh no.
That's
Like I
He
said,
right.
I've
Oh
been
yeah. He
sitting
got.
back watching.
but
I've been
I
sitting back watching. Sitting back
and
watching. Nothing but the best. Nothing but the best.
absolutely, absolutely. I commend you, man. I commend you. My friend is on here. Apostle Joseph Wooden is on. Yes, of Refuge. Apostle Joseph Wooden and Refuge. He's saying blessings to all my brothers and sisters. Thank you all so much. You all are tuned in to Real Love Ministries Live. We're here on the platform with New Generation inaugural singing celebration. The event host is sitting in, Mr. Darrious Christian. We have Mr. Willie Banks Jr., also of AM 1490 WMBM, the Quartet Corner, Mr. Joe
Oh yeah.
Riley.
That's the mayor. That's the mayor.
Himself, yes,
Yeah.
the mayor.
Oh
And
yeah.
the legend himself, Mr. Jeffrey Newberry of the Gospel Keynotes. If you all just joining in, you missed Mr. Justin Mickens of the Mickens. He joined us a little earlier, and we're just here chatting it up, everybody, about this great celebration that's getting ready to happen December 14th, next Saturday night. Listen, Darrious, South Florida don't know.
They better get ready. They better get ready.
I'm telling you, bring everybody out. Bring the whole family. You have legends that is on this card. I think you have like a perfect mix, a blend.
Absolutely.
We have a lot of our local gospel artists that are going to be joining in on the platform as well. Can you let everybody know who are some of our locals that are right here in South Florida?
Oh yeah,
definitely. We have 111. Man, great if anybody know who 111 is. Aaron, Joel, Darrious, all those boys. Great. I mean, dynamic group of guys. The Cross family. I know Miss Angie Cross, she's on here. One of our biggest supporters, the Cross family. Southern Airs, Linda Montgomery and the Southern Airs out of Pompano Beach, Florida. She's definitely been supporting us, helping us out. Thomas and Company is another big supporter of New Generation. And these are all some great artists that really been doing this a lot longer than I have. And I've been sitting back watching them, and I look up to all of them. And they may be local to us, but they're also on that national level. You know, they travel and their music is well known. So y'all definitely come out and check them out. And none other than Lady Elaine D. Nelson. Man. She's real special to me and my family. Unfortunately, I lost my stepdad back in February. And when I asked her to come and you know, help render the service and through song and all of that, she jumped right at it. You know, she didn't even think twice about it. So my family definitely has a soft spot for her. And like I said, she's one of the greatest when it comes to hosting and singing and praying. You talking about stirring up the spirit, man, y'all. This is just going to be a great event, I believe, from beginning to end. So you guys better get there. Get your tickets now. Early ticket sales soon will end. So call me, call Lady Elaine, call any of the groups that we just named. They will get you guys the tickets in your hands, they will get you in contact with me. And if you're not aware of the location, it's New Birth House of Prayer for all people. That's 2300 Northwest 22nd Street in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. You know, they opened their doors to us, and I definitely want to thank the McCormicks and the family for letting us come through there. And we're going to be there, and we're going to have a good time. Don't miss it. I'm telling you, this is going to be the one for the record books. I don't know how I'm going to top this for next year. You know, me and Uncle Jeff was at the radio station last week, and he said, man, you started off big. He said, I don't know how you're going to keep this going. I said, you have to figure something out. You have to figure something out. And I definitely want to thank you, Mr. Joe Riley, and Miss Lady Des. I mean, you guys have definitely also been on board the entire way. So I want to appreciate everybody. I want to thank everybody, because it's one thing to call people, but it's another thing when they answer the call, right? And they say, okay, we can do it, you know. So I'm always going to support who support me. So if you support New Generation, just know you got a friend in New Generation. We'll be there for you. Justin Mickens and the Mickens. I talked to him back in June at the Quartet Music Awards, and I told him, I said, you coming to South Florida in December, and you know, whether he took me serious or not, that phone call was made about a week or two later. So
there you go. One thing I want you to stress on, Darrious, I want to stress on it now. We do have a full card, and the doors open at 4:00.
Yes, it does.
The program starts at 5. The program begins at 5. So we want everybody to be there and be on time.
Better be on time,
because
we start.
It don't take all day. One thing we learned about South Florida, it don't take all day to do nothing. And trust and believe, after a minute, they'll leave you in there by yourself. So again, the doors open at 4. The program will start at 5. We're going to start on time because we want everybody to have ample time to sing and to give God praise. And we want everybody to enjoy. Get your money's worth. Because this card that you got here, I'm telling you now, it's something. It's gonna be something.
Right. That's right.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be something.
And see, I have to emphasize on this. You got the right host. Who's gonna move it?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
When she step on the floor, it's total control.
Oh yeah.
You know, and the thing is, if you're not right, she's gonna let you know. Give you that look. It's time to come off.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go. That's right. It's time to come off. That's right.
And that's the kind of host you got to have.
Absolutely.
You know, we quartetters, we'll take it to the bridge.
Look, and across the bridge, and over the bridge, and under the bridge, around the bridge, down the bridge.
Right.
She'll put you right in.
Oh yeah.
But listen, I've already given her.
When she start walking toward that mic, you know what time it is.
I've already given her the go ahead to pull the plug whenever she needs to. She and I, we talk on a regular basis. She let me know, hey, look, you know, what kind of time we running, and okay, that's what we're doing. And she already, you know, she got her marching orders, and she got full control. So don't come looking at me sideways. I got nothing to do with that.
Well, we know the word tells us that everything should be done in decency and in order.
That's
So
right.
as long as that's what's happening, we don't have any problems. But again, what I'm saying is that we do it on time. Let's start on time so that we can end on time.
Absolutely.
And everybody's happy.
Amen.
And that's it. We don't want to be there all night, all day. Well, first of all, we ain't gonna wait on you to get there. That's the first thing.
Mm-hmm.
See, when we get there at 5 o'clock, the program gonna start.
Yes, sir.
The program will start at 5 o'clock. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's under the sound of my voice. Please know that we will be starting at 5. Please know that.
All right, Pastor
We'll be
Jeff,
starting
go
at 5.
Okay.
And with that, I'm finished. Hey, Junior. Hey, Junior. Hey, I'll see you when you get here. I'll see you when you get here, son.
Look forward to it.
All right, for sure, without a doubt. All right.
Yes, sir.
Listen, everybody, like I said, we're just on here chatting it up about this inaugural celebration that is happening December 14th at the House of Prayer for All People in Fort Lauderdale. Darrious, give that address again for me, please. Do you have
the address is 2300 Northwest 22nd Street, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Zip code is 33311. Be there or be square. All right. We don't want y'all asking, well, how was it? Get in the building, right? See it for yourself. Get in there early. Get a good seat. Now, you won't have the seats my VIP ticket holders have. Now, if you want that seat, you got to pay for it. But get in there. Get in there and get a good
have any
seat.
more VIP?
Yes, I actually do. I think I have about 40 left, if that many. I gotta count because people have been calling me and picking them up. And I'll let you guys know the VIP tickets come with preferred seating up front, right? We are feeding our VIP guests as well, right? So you don't have to worry about anybody in front of you, you know, standing up and all of that. You'll be right there. You'll have the action. You can do what you want to do right there. Just stay out the artist's way now. Don't get in their way, but you'll have a nice view. And for everybody else, it'll be $30 in advance. So get them now. If not, it'll be $35 at the door. You know, and I won't be at the door to cut deals with you. You got to deal with whoever my door person is, and they already got their marching order. So I'm telling you now, get those tickets now and get that early bird ticket price. All right. And I definitely want to give a shout out to all of my guys. I don't want to get off here without shouting out Mr. Andrew Smith, Gary Larkin. We call him Coach, but Deacon Osborne, Guitar Slim, but his name is Tim. My drummer Tyler, my keyboarders and MD. Michael Crutcher, my bass player, Bobo, Levon. I got all these guys, Pernell Butler. I mean, these guys, man, who have really been definitely dedicated. And also when I called them, they answered the call and they've been right there with me the entire time. I want to give a shout out to my pastor, Pastor King, New Revelation Church of God in Christ, who allow us to rehearse there every week. You know what I mean? It's one thing when somebody trusts you to give you the keys to their building and say, use it, as God used you. And I definitely appreciate him. And he has been there with us. He's actually an honorary member of the group. And you guys will see him. He'll be dressed like us. He won't be doing no singing, but he'll be dressed like us next week. And Grandma, I love you, Miss Dollar Mae Downing. She's the reason I even got into this, you guys. So definitely, this one is dedicated to Grandma. She'll be 88 years old January 1st if God let her see it. And everybody who knows me know I love my grandma. So don't play about my grandma. That's my baby. You know, she's a mother of 14. I often tell people she had 15 kids. I'm the youngest, right? And just to, you know, I'm just excited, right? To all my family members, my friends, everybody, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited.
Well, definitely we are excited for you, and we want to say hello to Grandma. You
Hey,
raised
Grandma.
Yes,
a
Grandma,
wonderful
we'll see you on
children.
Saturday, without a doubt.
That's
Yes,
right.
yes. And
Yeah.
I know her heart is just so proud to see what you're doing, Darrious, and just bringing out the best of the best. Her favorites,
Oh
a
yeah.
lot of our favorites on this card, because many can't do what you're doing. So I just once again commend you. You being so young and so poised and professional, and that's, you don't see that a lot as well. So you're doing an excellent job, and I just thank you. I thank everybody on this platform. We just had a great time tonight. We have Mr. Marcus Fowler of TNZ Photography. He said, welcome platform. Robert Simmons, my boy Darrious, let's go, new generation. So we just commend the entire group of new generation and what you all are doing. And we celebrate with you all. South Florida celebrates with you all. Real Love Ministries Live, AM 1490 WMBM celebrates you all in your endeavors. This is just the beginning. Just stay with God, obey God, love the people. And I'm telling you, the blessings of God is definitely going to overtake you.
Oh yes.
Amen.
Oh yeah.
Amen.
Without a
Yes.
doubt. Amen. Amen.
So we
And
have
then if I can,
Earth.
if I can, Desiree, let me say hats off to you, darling. You do a wonderful job. You know, you do what you do, and we give you the honor. You
Amen.
definitely are deserving of it, and we definitely appreciate you and the mayor, Mr. Mayor. You know we love you, Mr. Mayor. That's for
Thank
sure.
you. Thank you.
You
Thank you.
keep us going. You keep us strong, and we appreciate you too, sir.
Thank
Without a
you.
doubt.
Thank
All
you.
right, for sure.
Thank you all so very much. Do anybody have any lasting words before we end? We on time, y'all. This was supposed to go for an hour, and it's actually getting ready to be 9 o'clock. All right. So, Mr. Willie Banks Jr.,
Yes,
listen,
ma'am.
we thank you. We thank you for taking out the time. Do you have any last words?
Well, I just want to say thank you again for having me tonight. Thank you, Brother Darrious, for thinking of us, and keep us in your prayers, and I'll do the same for you all. Thank you, Uncle Jeffrey, and to my new friend, God bless you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, and thank you. You're such a sweetheart, and you're very professional. I really enjoyed being here tonight. So just want to tell the people, just always remember, God is still in charge of your life.
Amen.
No matter
Amen.
what happens, no matter what you're going through, no matter what men may say, just know who's in control for real, and that's God.
Oh,
Amen.
my brother is
That's
deep
God. That's
crying
it.
now.
Amen.
He deep
Amen.
crying for real.
Okay, and in closing, welcome to my new angel, Miss Desiree. That's my new
Oh,
angel.
I'm the new
So I got
angel.
4 now. I had 3, but I got 4.
Man, he felt convicted. No.
I got 4. Oh yeah, I got 4 now. I got 4. Hey, Junior, I'm a
Yes, sir.
bad man. I got 4 angels, Doc.
Hey, they better not mess with you.
Yeah, that's right. Don't mess with my Mr. Newberry.
Without a doubt, I love you, darling. We love you. And
Love you
Mr.
too.
Mayor, I'll be talking to y'all. I'll be
All
talking
right.
to both
Thank
of you
you.
guys
Thank
on
you.
next week, without a doubt, for sure.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
All
Okay.
right.
All right.
There it is, everybody. Thank you all so much for everybody that's in the chat, those that's going to watch this even after we get off here. We appreciate you. We ask that you share this video, like it, comment on it, invite everybody out to New Generation Inaugural Celebration that's happening
right.
Saturday, December 14th. They're saying the doors open at 4 o'clock and it's going to start promptly. Y'all hear this? Promptly at 5 o'clock p.m. We have a dynamic MC host that's going to be carrying this service out. Lady Elaine D. Nelson is going to be on the mic, so everybody know how she orchestrates. So y'all get there, bring the whole family.
Everybody.
They're going to be taking money at the door. You can buy your tickets at the door, but we ask that you pre-order your tickets. Get your tickets early. Get your tickets down. They have a few VIP left. Let me tell you, it's a awesome card that's coming here to South Florida. A lot of the legends. It's just a perfect blend. Y'all just need to have your face in the place. All right, everybody. So that's our time. Good night. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. And remember to like, share, and invite others out. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, darling. Good night. Good night, everybody. All right. We'll see you on Saturday. God bless you.
On Saturday.